Well, hello, everybody. It's Ronnie with Whip and Chain. I work alongside Maggie and Lauren to bring you crochet tutorials and tips and tricks and everything else that goes along with crocheting. Today, I'm going to show you this cute little, you can attach it to your keychain or you don't have to put a ring on there. It's a little pocket. Now, I'm used mine. If I undo the button, I do mine for my chapstick. Holds it, you can put a couple dollars in there if you're not going to carry your purse. Isn't that adorable though? And it takes just a few minutes to make. You can add these on anytime you want, but I'm going to show you how to make this very quickly. Okay, now this is made out of cotton yarn, and I do recommend a 4mm crochet hook. I'm going to show the sample with the Premier Home cotton yarn. And does this one have a color name? I think we've been through this before. Nope, Sage. This is Sage. And you will want a button. Okay. So, let's get started. Make a magic circle. If you cannot do a magic circle, please chain 3, slip stitch to the first one, and put in 6 single crochets. If you are making a magic ring, make your magic ring, and then I want you to put in 6 single crochets. 1, 2, let's bring you in here, all single crochets. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Close your circle a little, but I wouldn't suggest you close it all the way yet. Excuse me, I have a dry throat tonight for some reason. So in each of those 6 single crochets, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want you to put 2 single crochets in each. So then you will have 12 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I do want to tell you, for this project, I think just the getting started part is the hardest. Okay. All right, so now I want you to put 1 single crochet in each of the stitches going around, but I only want you to put them in the outside stitches. So the stitch farthest away from you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Remember, we're doing rounds, if I didn't mention that. So you never slip stitch to your first one. Okay. Now, this is easy. I want you to put in full single crochets in the full stitch if you want to do the size for your chapstick, it's about 13, if you're a tight crocheter, maybe even 14 rounds. But you can do the height of anything that you want. You can, if you want a smaller one, you can do a smaller one. You want a taller one to hold a little more, maybe 2 chapsticks, you can do that. But all it is just putting in a single crochet in every stitch, and you just keep going round and around and around until you get the height that you want. But I should let you guys know, before you get too high on this, make sure you get your end weaved in, because it will be harder to do it later on. Okay. So after I get a couple rounds, it gets easier for me because I'm able to squash the project kind of in half so I can see where my stitches are, if that makes sense, like this. See, so it's just doing stitch to stitch to stitch to stitch. Now, I truly don't recommend you use acrylic yarn, because if you are going to attach these to your purse or something that's going to be out in the elements, cotton yarn will hold up much better than acrylic yarn. So that is mainly this project. So you're going round and round till you get to the height that you want. I'll see you back in a minute. Okay, so you keep going until you really get to the height that you want. And if you're a tight crocheter, like I said, you might need to do a few extra rows, which is really, it's fine. Whatever works for you. I personally really just don't count my stitches anymore for stuff like this, because I just go until I'm very content where I want to be. And let's just say I'm here. So then all I do is stop. I want you to chain 1 when you get to the height that you want. Okay? So now, in that space where you chained 1, I want you to put a single crochet. And I want to put 5 more single crochets in. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, if you want to add, see, I just have a solid ring. It's not a keychain ring, it's a solid ring. This is the end where I would recommend that you add it in, and I would just recommend, see, I have 2 single crochets in it just to hold it tight. But if you're not, you do your 6, chain 1, do 6 more, 1 in each. Okay, turn, chain 1, and a single crochet in all of them again. if you're done putting buttons, turn, chain 1, and slip stitch. And then you do another slip stitch into your next one. I want you to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then in the last 2 stitches, I want you to slip stitch again. 1 and 2. Turn, chain 1, and then force your hook in there and put in 1 single crochet in every stitch. It's going to be a little hard, but it's okay. 2, right in to where you chained. 3 of them, and the last 2. 2 single crochets, and then you turn. Stretch it out a little bit. It'll take a minute. Chain 1, and then I want you to put 1 more row of single crochets in. 2, 3, 5, and 6. Okay. Cut, chain 1, and pull it through. Okay. See how that just flops over? Then all you need to do is pick the button you're doing and you put it on, sew it on. Now, when you do use the same cotton thread that you used, but I used 4-ply, so what I did is I separated it into 2 and 2. Because you don't want the yarn to be too thick. Like that. 2 and 2. And you only need 1 to sew on your button. And that's it. Mark your button for where it comes down so you know where to put it, and make sure it'll fit through the hole, okay? And that's it. Not gorgeous and easy? Well, I can't wait to see yours. And please come find us on Facebook under WIP, WIP, and Chain for Work in Progress. And if these videos help you and you're learning stuff from them, can you please hit that like and subscribe? If you could, hit that like and follow button at the bottom. We greatly appreciate it. Until next time, I'm Ronnie alongside Maggie and Lauren to bring you wonderful crochet projects. Till next time, happy crocheting, everybody. Bye.